All right, people, I'm back in the field. It's freezing cold. Sun's pretty much already down. Yesterday I crashed, motor froze up, so I'm hoping, I just repaired the motor, replaced it, and hoping everything's good now. So we're gonna do a quick test flight in the freezing cold, because it is really, really cold. All right, here we go. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. My thumbs were froze and they weren't moving as fast as my brain was telling them to move. Got a little low, a little too low. Throttled up, but it was too late. Fryer was there and it grabbed my quad, and literally as soon as I smacked it, it broke my prop, causing me to go crazy. And doing that, strangely, somehow my camera decides to stop working. I've got another little spare that's on here now. So I've also got a different VTX on here because I didn't feel like putting the other one back, even though it was fine. I got something new to test today, so I wanted to be up and running in order to try it. Today we've got these new FPV goggles we're going to try out. These are the Eachine VR006s. Just dual antennas, not real diversity, but supposedly the technology is good. Just going to switch back and forth. But I figured it could be a potential upgrade to my Fat Shark Teleporter V5s, which I've been using for the last 2.5 years. These have always been reliable. I've never had a problem with them ever whatsoever. Screen is really small. I have no problem with that. Screen should be a little bigger on these VRs. So we're gonna give them a shot, see how they go. Alright, first impressions. It's not horrible. Seems to be a strain on my eyes. It feels really weird. I think it's because the screen is like kind of far away and I'm used to the goggles being right there in my eyes. It's weird, but it seems like you can kind of get used to it. We'll swap batteries real quick and give it a good test. This battery didn't have much juice in it in the first place, but I wanted to get all I can get out of it. It feels weird. It doesn't feel right. I mean, there's just something about how far away it is from my face. So I don't know. I'm gonna put another pack on and try again, and it'll be my last pack, so I don't know. I'm undecided. Honestly, my 100% gut feeling is saying the Fat Sharks are still better, even though the screen is small. They feel better. And that was always my problem with box goggles. They don't feel right. I feel so disoriented, and it's just weird. And I still kind of feel that with these. If you're used to box goggles, maybe they're great, but for me, when I'm used to Fat Sharks, it's hard to beat them. Even though these are the cheapest ones you can buy practically. Those are what basically got me into FPV, because I tried the Quantum box goggles before these and had no luck. I'm gonna keep using them, and I'm gonna fly one more pack. We'll see how it goes. Alright, if I'm 100% honest, I don't like them at all. I mean, not a waste of money, just not my style. Fat Sharks seem to be the only thing so far. I've tried EV100s, I've tried these, I've tried the Quantum Box goggles. Fat Sharks, they just have this market on lockdown. I don't know what it is, but I should have a little more juice left in this battery, so I'm gonna switch to my teleporters real quick. You know, if I'm honest, I'm looking through these now, and it looks like the same size screen, to be fair, except it's closer to my face. You're not going to beat these. After going from there to these, this feels like HD. All right, we're going to do a quick little flight. Alright, look at my goggles and tell me what's wrong. Notice anything? Anything at all? Well, that's the price I paid for it. Honestly, everything's okay. I mean, nothing's broke, but I forgot to put the antenna on my goggles if you didn't notice. So I lost video, couldn't see shit. I didn't disarm until, you know, I had no other option. I was hoping it would kind of come back towards me in the direction I was flying, but video just never came back, so whoops. Always remember your antennas, ladies and gentlemen. I can say this, felt better wearing these goggles than the other ones. Eventually I'm gonna have to break down and buy some real Fat Shark goggles, or some real good Fat Shark goggles. Alright, so my final thoughts on these Eachine VR006s. You know, I'm gonna have to say thumbs down. I can't say much because these teleporter V5s, that is where my experience comes from. That is where I feel good right now. That is where, I mean, I can't even these don't compare. Even though these are the worst Fat Sharks you can possibly buy, there's no comparison. Even though the screens on these Fat Sharks are considerably smaller, it feels like it's got a bigger screen. It feels like the view is better. My overall view is, if you're a beginner looking to get into it, these are like, I think I paid 40 bucks for these, or 50 bucks or something like that. It's not bad. I mean, it's okay to get started, but you're gonna want to upgrade. I have Fat Shark teleporter V5s, cheapest ones you can buy. I want to upgrade, but if you're gonna start off, my honest opinion, spend the extra money and get teleporter V5s, or get, you know, the next step up. Get something, get Fat Sharks. There's no way around it. I haven't found anything that compares to Fat Sharks. And these are the only Fat Sharks I've ever used, so they can only get better, right? So to me, they're a hard no. I'd say go for teleporter V5s, or maybe the teleporter V4s. I don't even know if those are any good. I've never tried those. But I have tried the teleporter V5s, and I think they're awesome. Small, but awesome. That's it. I'm gonna go home and do some repairs, get a video together. So thanks for watching, guys. Caps out.